Ho, ho, ho. Welcome to This Week with Old Sarge. Yep, took off a couple weeks, had me a little old holiday there. Kind of recharge the old batteries. Right, Christmas Pig? He knows what I'm talking about. So this week we're going to talk about a little old case I had out of The Hope Station. Shout out to you guys. Way back when. Now this turned out to be a pretty good invest, but it started out just pretty routine, so you never know. Got to be paying attention. So I'm out there on patrol in my troop car and get a call for a medical assist. Somebody needs medical attention. Head on over there in the troop car. It's down at the truck stop, and they got a hotel attached to the rest of the truck stop building. Kind of strings out there, you know, little two-story outfit, just running out one side. Pull up there, ambulance is already there. They're loading up this young teenage girl. Like, well, that's a little peculiar. So, not supposed to talk to doggone juveniles without their parents present, but you can always talk to the ambulance folks. What's going on? Why is she being transported? Where is she being transported to? All those questions you want to know. Get that out of the way first so they can get en route to whatever hospital they're going to. They give me a little information. Got it. Start looking around for some witnesses. What's going on? Anybody see anything? This older couple says, yeah. Saw a fella run down the stairs and lied out in a vehicle. We wrote down the registration number. Hot dang. Somebody finally writes down a registration number. Instead of it was a light dark car with anywhere between 2 and 4 doors and driven by a tall short fellow with light dark hair. Doggone registration number. Write it down. Get you everywhere you need to go as an investigator. So, whip out some written statement forms. You folks fill these out, please. I'd be greatly appreciated. When you're done with it, we'll sit down and have a little chat. Anything I need you to expand upon, we will ask some questions and put it on the bottom of your form. So get done with all that. Outstanding. Give the reg to my dispatcher. Ask him to look that thing up, run it every way around from doggone Sunday. And then fax it over to The Hope Station to my attention. So, ambulance taking the young lady over across state lines, so got to get permission from the Sarge, reach out to him. He says, yep, go ahead. Got to follow up over at the hospital. Tool over there, go up to the floor I need to go to. There's the mother of the victim. She's an adult, she can talk to me, and she wants to talk to me. She's very concerned about her daughter being in some of these online chat sites way back when. Ooh, she doesn't like her daughter being on them things. Figured something bad was going to happen, and it did. Doctor comes out, just before all that HIPAA crap. And I said, you know, how's she doing? He said, well, she got a pretty good old intake of some high-grade THC from marijuana cigarette. Made her sick. Ended up puking all over the hotel room, which I know because I was there. Hate it when people throw up. So, start putting all this together. Let the mother know. Gonna need that computer because it sounded like maybe there was some kind of hookup through one of these little chat room things. So she's like, all right, no problem. I said, I'm gonna need you to deliver it over to Hope Barracks. If that's a problem, you let me know. So we'll set something up, give her all the information. She gives me her information, put everything together, told her to let me know and stay in touch. So head back over to The Hope Station and take a look at what the dispatchers got for me when they ran everything. Woo, they good. Gotta love a doggone good dispatcher. It's like you're working as a team. Don't even have to think. You know what the other person's going to be doing, and you just do it. Outstanding teamwork. Man, they got it all laid out. Boom, boom, boom. The whole 9 yards. Woo, gotta love it. Make your life doggone easy. let the sergeant know what's going on, go back and talk to the detectives, say, this is what I got, and we got a computer coming in. And they're like, no problem, we'll send it down to the IT folks down at division headquarters. Some of the few people that actually work for a living down there, but don't tell them because they all think they're important. So anyhow, so I got a couple scheduled days off, so working that shift work, you can only work when you're on shift. So when I come back, find out the computer was delivered, sent down to division headquarters. The IT boys are clicking them keys down there, trying to match everything up in these little chat rooms and stuff, putting all these little breadcrumbs together. Young lady comes in to be interviewed with her mother, sit down with her, both of them, and the detectives, go through the whole thing. Pretty much, yep. She's on this chat room, and this guy said they ought to get together, and he rented this motel room. Already knew that, but it's always good to have your doggone ducks in a row. He provided the marijuana, made her sick, puking all over the place. He got scared, beat feet, went screaming out of there, attracting all kinds of attention to him, and the old folks got the registration number. Cannot stress that doggone enough. The registration number if you want to help. So, got all that together. Start tearing into this guy's background a little bit. You want to make sure you doggone prepared before you pull somebody in and talk to them. So we figure we got all of our ducks in a row. Detectives are on board. Everybody's on board. Woo! Give this fella a call. Say, hey, why don't you come by? Let's come by the old station. Let's sit down and have a little chat. And doggone if he don't agree to do that. Now, sometimes they don't show up, but this fella did, driving the same car he was driving the day he let out. We sit down there and turn on all the recordation equipment. Doggone if he don't spill it. Tells us straight up what's going on. It's like, dang, all right. They say you only catch the stupid ones, but then you got to be careful now. You usually don't catch somebody the first time around, so question him a little bit more. You sure it's first time you ever tried this? Yeah, that's what he says. Well, we check around. Obviously, he's under arrest. We check around with a bunch of other PDs out there putting the word out. You know, anybody's got a case like this, we might have you a doggone actor right here in handcuffs under arrest in our station. Might want to give us a call. So, next thing is, he got his car sitting out there, and we're like, well, do you mind if we search your car? And he's like, no, I don't mind. And I said, well, I'll fill out the forms and all that. Right here it is. Read the whole thing. If you agree to that, sign her up. He signs her up. I find marijuana in his car. What a dumbass. What a dumbass. But that's all right. Just another charge putting on there. So we're doing good. Now we got to call the judge. Got to get a search warrant because them IT boys down division say we need his computer to make sure we can line everything up in this chat room between them two chatting. So, judge says, yeah, take every computer you can find in this house this old boy lives in. So old boy tells us, well, his sister lives there with him, you know, and she's got computers and all that too. And it's like, well, guess what? As soon as we're done, ain't nobody going to have a computer in that house. Plus, we find a bunch of other crap in there he should not be having. Woo! Fucking hate these type of people. It's good to get them off the doggone street. So we leave there like doggone Grinch stealing everything from a freaking house on Christmas Eve. We're loaded down with evidence. Give his sister a receipt for every bit of it. She ain't happy. Don't blame her. Wouldn't be happy either. Take it all back to the station, start sorting all this out, send them computers down to the IT boys. They start going through them. Sister's clean. She's clear. No evidence of her being involved in any of this. His computers, whew, they're dirty. Ooh, boy, they're dirty. IT boys link up all them conversations he was having with that juvenile female from the next state over. Ooh, boy, you talk about having a case sewed up tight. And this is why when you go out there for what I call a stolen garden hose invest, that type of invest, you do it right. You do everything right, because that's practice. And you keep getting those types of invest, and you keep doing them right. You keep checking all the things that need to be checked. You're dotting your I's, crossing your T's a whole bit, because one of these days you're going to get a good investment. And yeah, it's really going to put you to test. Well, this case was wrapped up tight as tight could be. Woo, so tight old boy didn't want to go to trial. He pled out on it. Now he's a Megan's Law violator for the rest of his doggone life, once he gets out of doggone jail. So, that ended up pretty good. Pretty happy about that invest. And what do you get for that invest? Nothing from your chain of command, because that's your doggone job. You just did your job. I ain't looking for nothing. Just glad it all turned out. Bad guys in jail. Happy as we can be. And of course, your opinion matters, just not to me. So, take that for what it's worth there, chain of command. So, shout out section this week. Shout out to the Toenails family. Invited us into their beautiful house. Woo, thank you. That was a nice evening. Good to see everybody. Seeing a bunch of young troopers. Yep, I know the state police is still in good hands. These folks are sharp. Oh yeah, they're well trained, they're sharp. And the doggone leadership that was there, they still got it. Doing everything right, first time, every time, without fail. I know the state police is in good hands. So we appreciate what you're doing. So thank you. Thank you very much. And you best be keeping track of each other, doggone it. So, military, we appreciate what you're doing, at home and overseas. Woo, tough time of year to be away from home. Tough job anyway. Put this on top of it, makes for a hard time. So y'all be keeping track of your doggone battle buddies. Make sure everybody's maintaining that even strain, keeping everything nice and level. Everything in equilibrium. So we appreciate what you're doing. So thank you. Thank you very much. So till next week, be a Christmas pig. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year to everybody. Ho, ho, ho. Bye now.